Hi guys. I know it's been a minute. And I'm probably looking the wrong way instead of at the camera. Okay. So I know it's been a minute. I guess being a mom itself is very hard. It's challenging, but it's so rewarding. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I mean, as you all know, I had like the scare of my life, with EJ. He was born at 25 weeks. Pretty sure you know. If not, there's videos under my video that has me in the hospital, with EJ. Okay, so a couple of things. I want to give you guys a quick update as far as EJ go. Sorry, he's laying right here. He's trying to get fussy a little bit. Wait a minute, where's your binky? Mama gotta find it. There we go. There we go, sweetie. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, couple of things. EJ stayed in the NICU for 86 days. Oh, it's so much to give you guys, but I'm not going to stretch the video out because I guess if you have any questions, then I will just come back and answer the questions. So, EJ stayed in the NICU for 86 days. Before he got to go home, I got to board in with him to breastfeed him for the last 5 days at the hospital. So I was boarded back into the hospital for 5 days. And every time that he would get hungry, they'll call me down and let me know that he was hungry and come breastfeed him. Yeah, sweetie. This is why I haven't been making any videos because EJ is, I'm going to say, kind of spoiled. I got him rotten, so he always need mommy. So I stayed in there for 5 days. They called me down and let me know when he's hungry. And I go down and breastfeed him. It took him a while to learn how to just eat in general. We later found out that he had a bronchocardio embolism. Something like that. It's like when his lungs aren't really developed normally, like babies normal supposed to be. Like the alveoli is kind of shrunken. So he had a longer time learning to breathe on his own. But I guess it's kind of expected with him being 25 weeks. I'm sorry, sweetie. Here. Hold on, you guys. There we go. There we go. Let's keep it. Here. Mama making a video, huh, baby? There we go. Here. I'm sorry, you guys. I tried to do this when he was asleep, but he wasn't having it. He woke up. So, you gotta go back to sleep, baby. No. Don't take that out. You want to say hey to the camera too? I guess EJ want to talk too. Hey. Say hey. Hey. I'm EJ. Hey. Say hey. You see yourself? Huh? Okay, now that I'm back. I forgot where I left off at. It took him a long time to learn how to feed in general. I was talking about his embolism. And he has a very mild case of it. I did research on it, and I seen some babies ended up being on the trach, the thing that was in their throat. So the doctor told me that he's very prone to getting like lung infections, and make sure you just keep him in clean air, and when people are touching them and playing around with them and stuff like that, make sure to keep their hands clean, especially during flu seasons and things like that, because he's very prone to getting sick more than anybody else, I guess. So he just watching me talk. I guess I was kind of like devastated. I wasn't devastated, but I was kind of like, you know, hurt by that, because he's my baby and he's already been through enough. And I just didn't want more stuff. But I mean, I thank God because he's here. Like, I mean, you guys, I was so scared out of my mind. I, I've never been so scared a day in my life. I'm using my phone, so I'm trying to like keep looking up at the camera, but it looks kind of weird. So whatever. Let's see what else. I told a follower that I was going to make a video about breastfeeding. They wanted to know, well, not they. Yeah, it was like a couple of questions because on my Instagram, if you guys have Instagram, you follow me on Instagram, I post more of my updates and stuff on Instagram because it's easier for me than making videos. But she wanted to know about breastfeeding and, how did I get a large supply? Because my supply is so huge. I actually donated a lot of my breast milk, still donating breast milk, to this candidate lady that her baby has a cleft palate. So I donate half of my milk to her whenever I fill my deep freezer, which is all the time. So I currently am filled now, waiting for her to come get most of it out. My son doesn't like frozen milk, so I have to freshly pump his milk or breastfeed him. He's kind of picky, so sometimes he will want the breast and sometimes he will want the bottle, so it's difficult with him. But if it's frozen, he won't drink it. He spits it out. I have no idea why or how he knows, but he does. What else can I tell you about EJ? Yeah, he's doing good. He was on he came home on oxygen, which he still is on oxygen, but I got it approved that I can take him off in the daytime and off his monitor and put him back on oxygen at nighttime when it's time for him to go to bed. I'm rocking you guys because I'm rocking him back to sleep. Yeah, and they gave me this huge thing. My sister swears up and down that it looks like a missile. I don't know if you guys can see it. So he uses that when he's at home. He has a lot of little small ones for when we go out, which I rarely take him out because I don't like having him out around people. But last time we went out, we didn't take it because he didn't need it. Let's see what else. We're doing good. EJ's doing good. By him being preemie, he does have problems with trying to use the bathroom and gas, and he's always kind of congested. I did a little research on, the bicycle moves with his legs and, trying to give him tummy time to help the gas move and his bowels to move. They said that should clear when he get older. Technically, EJ is 3 months. Well, almost 4 months, but he's 2 weeks adjusted. So technically he's still a newborn. He's not really a 3-month-old. He doesn't do stuff like a 3-month-old, like rolling over and stuff like that right now. Yes, baby. However, I did lay him on the bed and gave him tummy time and he actually did roll himself over. He holds his head up. He looks around. He's not smiling yet, which I think they say he should be. Like 3-month-olds should be smiling, like when you do little things. So usually when we do little things and try to communicate with him, he doesn't smile. He just look at us and frown. What else? Yeah, so he's like 2 weeks adjusted. So he's sort of like the normal 2-weeker. He sleeps most of the day. He's up usually at night. He actually wakes up only twice during the night. So he's pretty good. He's getting good at that. So that's awesome because I was losing tons of sleep, me and my husband, but it was so worth it. Oh, it was so worth it. Like I wouldn't trade it for the world. As you can see, I have my bonnet on my head because I try to keep my hairstyle up and all I do is pretty much lay around and be with him, since I stay at home with him now. Since he was breech, he has to go in for his hip ultrasound. He had his last eye exam a couple of weeks ago, which the doctor said he doesn't need to come back, that his eyes develop fine. He has a hip ultrasound because he was born breech, just to see how his hips is you know, if they're normal or not, which, I know they are, by God's grace and mercy. Um, so, yeah, what else can I tell you? I know I'm kind of like jumping all over the place, but I really wanted to get a video out to you guys about him. I know a lot of people were wondering, and a lot of you didn't see him. And, I just wanted to let you guys know that we're doing fine. He's doing fine. Um, yeah, it's hard. He's on vitamins. He takes an iron vitamin and a vitamin D, and that's because he was premature. And I guess they said, like, if he was born, a lot of the hormones and stuff that he didn't get because he was born so early. So he's on that, and he'll probably be on it for I guess a couple of more months. He also takes Neosurin with his breast milk twice a day, 22 cal, because he needs the extra nutrients and the extra calories. Uh, Other than that, he's 100% breastfed. I guess this has been an humbling experience for me because, it's a lot of things that I didn't want to do with him, and a lot of things I said I wasn't going to do, and I did a video about that previously. But, however, I ended up getting a C-section and all that good stuff. I healed pretty well on my C-section. I will do a video when I do the breast milk video, how I got my supply to be as big as as it is. And, I'll talk about the C-section and my labor and delivery, but, I just wanted to come and give you guys a quick update on him and how he's doing. And technically right now he's kind of out of it. Until as soon as I lay him down, he'll be back up. But, yeah. Well, that's all, you guys. I will come back later, maybe when I can get him to get more rest. I just wanted to give all my followers an update, let you know that I haven't forgotten about you. There's a lot of more people my followers that got pregnant, so congratulations to you guys. And yeah, that's all I need to tell you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the support that you guys have given me and EJ and my family. Thanks for all the prayers and, comments, and, thanks to my new followers. I greatly appreciate you guys. It really helped throughout my time that, I spent in the hospital and all that stuff. So I will come back talking about my labor and delivery story, and then I will do a separate video about my breast milk, and I will also do a day in the life. You can let me know if you're interested in that. A day in the life of a preemie mom video, and just keep you updated. So thanks. Appreciate you guys, and bye.